Hello everyone, my name is Centerpoint, and today I'm going to be talking with you about a anime that just finished wrapping up back in December of 2017, called Magical Circle Guru Guru, and this is easily the best anime of 2017. I don't know why nobody's even seen it, or nobody's heard of it. The thing ran for 24 episodes, 2 seasons, summer and fall, bleh. And it was just a beautiful show. It's a comedy / I guess parody of kind of the old RPG games, old RPG video games, kind of like the Square Enix stuff, and it's jam packed. The show goes forward at the speed of light. In the first few minutes of the show, you are bombarded with maybe 15 different plot points, and it just keeps pushing you forward and forward and forward. You barely even have time to breathe, let alone stop laughing. The show's hysterical. I've got a friend who described it as he got worn out from watching each episode because it felt like the episode ended halfway through, and then it just kept going into the next 10 minutes or so, and that's about how it is. It's like each episode is more like two. Sometimes even more compact than that. Sometimes it's stretched back out to one episode actually feeling like one episode, but the pacing is usually so breakneck that you can keep up with it fine, but it just keeps going. If you like really fast kind of anime, which there aren't a whole lot of, give this show a shot. Definitely, it goes fast enough. If you're not into that, you might not be into this show. I know my buddy that I was talking about, Harris, you know who you are. You're one of the 5 people watching this. He's not as much into it, but he likes a lot of the slower stuff, so, it's expected. I think one reason why a lot of people didn't even start the show is because of the animation, not style, but the way it's the character designs, the general art style of the show. That's the word I'm looking for. The art style. The art style is it's made to look like a children's show, and it is. Magical Circle Guru Guru is a children's show. It's not like there's not a whole lot of humor that a lot of kids shows don't already have. There's the sexual innuendos and stuff like that, but what Japanese anime children's show doesn't have sexual innuendos everywhere? But I think a lot of people looked at this silly art style and said, "Oh, that's just a stupid kid show. Let's skip it and watch the good stuff, like Blend S." Oh God, that's for tomorrow. But if you were to actually watch an episode, the actual animation is so ridiculous high quality. I've never seen more images move as much in an anime, unless it was like a Trigger show where they use a lot of weird techniques in order to make it work, like just, sliding images across. No, this show is actually fully animated, and it just keeps going. There's always something happening on the screen, unless it's like a really, really important moment. But for the most part, there's almost... Oh, shoot, here's something fun. I was about to say there's no tension in the show. That's wrong. That is blatantly wrong. There is plenty of tension in this show, but it's covered up by the fact that they're making jokes over the tension constantly. So you can like have these emotions and these feelings, and you're like, oh wow, my heart hurts, or oh, I hope they win, or all these tension feelings, while at the same time they're just bombarding you with joke after joke, and you can't. It's so hard to just keep those feelings. It's so hard to stay on target. It's something else entirely. I mean, I like for most shows, if you want to have like a serious moment, you would normally, have slow music or no music, no more jokes for now. Just take your time, explore this emotion. Magical Circle Gudu is like, oh yeah, you're feeling this emotion? What a cheeser! What a guy! Like, their little wandering backpack that hangs out with them. The whole gag with him is that he flies around and makes this retarded, like, disgusted face every time they do something cheesy, which is all the time. It's all the time because these are two kids going around having an adventure. But there's this cheese out the there's this place is a Swiss factory, man, and he is not afraid to tell you. And so even during like the most heartfelt scenes, they're saying real cheesy lines, and that dude is in the corner just making the most disgusted face. Like, how could you? I don't care if you're 10 or not. How could you make such cheesy lines? And he's great. There's one guy in the show, Old Man Gudu Gudu. No, not Old Man Gudu Gudu. Old Man North North is what they call him. And the dude who was introduced as a kind of a side gag character for like 1 or 2 episodes, where he does this stupid retarded dance, and it's glorious, and it's the dumbest thing you'll ever see. And then they leave the town, they escape the old man, and they escape his retarded dance. And as the show goes on, spoilers, I guess, kind of spoilers, but as the show goes on, he continuously follows them. There's not even explanations given half the time. He's just kind of there, and his stupid, annoying dance is constantly following you. And by the end of the show, that dude's one of the main bros at this point. Like, he is a main character. All he ever does is do that stupid dance, but by God, not only is it hysterical and somehow never gets old, he's also stupidly heartfelt. Like, that, I guess that's the best way to describe this show. Magical Circle Gudu Gudu is stupidly, retardedly heartfelt, and it knows it, and it will do whatever it takes in order to tell you that. Great show. A lot of people, when they talk about a show, they talk about like the plot, what's going on, like who are the characters, what are they doing, what's the point of the show. For a show like this, that's not important. Halfway through the show, they forget themselves what they're doing. The point of the show is that it's funny and heartfelt and balls to the walls, fast-paced. If you enjoy those things, you'll enjoy this show. If you think the art style is funny, you'll enjoy this show. There's so much humor. Anyways, I love you all. Leave a like if you're gay. Subscribe if you do the retarded dance. And donate to me on Patreon. Just do that. Just donate to me on Patreon, Just be a good slave. Do that. Love you. Bye.